Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Hack the Planet. Today we are going to take a look at the Samsung Mobile Hotspot Pro. It's the LTE Mobile Hotspot Pro by Samsung. It's a small little device here. It's like 3x3. Has two buttons on it. Has a Wi-Fi protected setup and the power button. The screen, it's not a touch screen, so just get that out of your head right now, but it will give you message alerts, which you can check by logging into this device from any Android tablet, your phone, preferably a computer. And right now T-Mobile is really aggressively trying to push against Verizon and AT&T. This is a certified pre-owned. It came in a nice box, new to you. And it's nice that they say this, because that's, you know, I'll buy a used car and say it's my new car, and so you know they're really kicking butt in the marketing department right now. It's the unleash, the uncarrier push that they're doing right now. This is going to be an interesting year for T-Mobile. This mobile hotspot, it's you're looking at 1 gigabyte a month of. There's different plans. You don't have to use this plan, but right now they have the mobile hotspot data plans. They range anywhere from 1 gigabyte. I've seen up to 5. I think it might go even higher, but basically it's $20 a month for a 1 gigabyte data plan, and that's for 4G LTE speeds. You actually get unlimited data, but as soon as you hit your limit, they're going to throttle you down to about 120 kilobits per second, which is not bad if you're still in the 4G network, because your latency is still going to be very low. You're still going to be able, you're not going to get page can't be displayed. You're still going to be online. And a little bit about how I'm using this device right now. I live in a very rural area, so I don't have DSL, I don't have cable internet at this address, so I'm hosed with this device. Which, another thing about T-Mobile, you really don't get good reception in the house. I have to put this in a windowsill, but in the windowsill I get 80 to 90% signal strength. So I got a shelf in my windowsill mounted. You can't even see this device during the day. It's just outside, you know, picking up the signal right out a piece of pane glass. And so basically I get like dial-up speeds on this. I'm still on a 2G network. T-Mobile promises that they're going to have their entire network switched to LTE mid 2015. I'll give you an update on this video. Just check below, and I'll let you know if that actually happens. You see it says unlimited right there for data, because I am in a 2G zone, so they don't care. You can use it as much as you want, as long as they're getting paid their $20 a month. So the way I use this is basically just a cellular dial-up modem. I get speeds that are comparable, if not exceeding, like a 56K dial-up connection, which is terrible, I know, but it does give me access to the internet for $20 a month, when otherwise we're looking at, and it has very low taxes, otherwise we're looking at like a phone line, which you got to pay for, which is going to cost you $25 on its own, even if it's local only these days, with so many taxes and surcharges on dial-up, on just regular POTS phone lines now. And then you have to sign up for dial-up after that. The cheapest I found is like $10 a month metered connect, or you get free 10 hours a month through Net Zero, or you can pay them $10 a month. So still, either way, if it's between this in a 2G zone, if you can get T-Mobile coverage, just check their map. It's pretty reliable. You're better off with this. It's cheaper than a phone line and a dial-up connection, and it gives you better speeds. And in conjunction with some of the other T-Mobile offerings, I've been able to save a lot of money with this device. And I have this. I have 2 cell phones through T-Mobile, which if I don't use over my allotted amount of time, it only costs $26 a month. This is $20. They've got $3 a month headset plans, and I'll discuss those. I'll post a link to that video. Just check below. The case, it was really nice. The case that the boxes came in. This device, this is where you plug it into the charger. It has some other features here I'll show you, but I'm not a really big fan of. you can pull this out, and it's basically an OTG cable that's been molded for this device. The micro USB port or micro USB plug doesn't do anything. It's just resting in here. There's your micro SD spot. You can use this as a media server. It's hard to set up. To be honest, I'm not even really going that route with it. It seems like, I tried just simply connecting to this, open an ES file explorer on Android. I couldn't see any files. I'll try to do it with a Windows PC and do a scan on the network. I'll let you know if anything pops up. I'll post the results down below, or I'll add a video below for it. You just want to push this. I just leave this in most of the time right here. Really, that functionality of it's probably going to be more of a headache when you can just direct Bluetooth devices, or when you have two devices connected to it. You can they are visible. You would be able to see other Wi-Fi connected devices and just share it between that way. I do believe it features wireless end connectivity. I will post the specs for this device below. I just wanted to let you see it. The battery compartment, let's take a look at that real quick. I guess we can just peel it up from any direction here. A large battery. It advertises that you can charge other devices while you're, like, if your battery's about to die, you can use this OTG cable, pull this out right here, and then you can charge your phone with this cable in an emergency. Of course, it's going to drain your hotspot if you're traveling with this, but it's doable. I mean, in a pinch, you can save your phone for a few minutes. I haven't tried with this off, but it should still charge, I believe. Now, if you're carrying this around with you, you're going to want to just throw this in your pocket with your keys. You might want to get a pouch that'll fit this device, because this screen is plastic. It has the obvious telltale sign when you press down, it warps. So you're going to scratch this up very quickly if you start carrying this around. It looks as nice as it does because it stays on a shelf at my house. So if you're getting this for portability, you're going to want to have a pouch for it, some sort of holder. I've taken this in LTE areas, has very good reception. It's comparable with a higher end phone, to be honest with you. Like a Lumia has about the same cellular capability as one of those devices. All of the channels here. It does support some of the upcoming frequency bands. The 700 megahertz band that T-Mobile is going to be expanding LTE coverage with. So you don't really have too many options of mobile hotspots with T-Mobile. Not through them directly. You may be able to have bring your unlocked hotspot to T-Mobile. They have a pretty universal network. It's GSM and CDMA, LTE, and then the high-speed data network they use for 4G as well. And but you have choice. You have either this, which is $168 right now, brand new. I got this one for $100, which was the cheapest option. The other option was a ZTE hotspot, which was smaller. Samsung is a brand that I trust, so I went with Samsung. I'm happy that I did. It's worked out pretty good for me. Stable connection. It does not drop. I've had devices connected for 10-12 hours at a time with no problems. Now the GUI, when you log into the GUI, it's a little slow compared to what you'd expect from like a Linksys or a Netgear, and it's not. They don't have a mobile version for smartphones, so it's basically it's kind of frustrating, and the text is very small when you log into this device from a cell phone. It has T-Mobile software built in. The buttons are pink. You don't really have too much connectivity options built in, but you just want to log in for the first time. The way this worked when I received it, I didn't get a phone number right away. It took about 2 days. T-Mobile sent me a text message, and it included the telephone number that you used, because you need the telephone number to log in to the T-Mobile website to ultimately pay your bill. So but yeah, this I'm really happy with this. I'm inside right now. I've got 3 bars out of 4. I stick this in the window, I'll get 4 bars. And but yeah, I mean, if you want to look at cheap ways to have mobile data, if you got $20 a month to spare, you can carry this around with you and always just have emergent internet in a pinch. The other carriers really aren't competing right now against T-Mobile with this. That's why a lot of customers are just going in droves to T-Mobile. But go ahead and get this while the deals last. It's $20 a month for 1 gigabyte. You can always move that up to $30 for 2, $40 for 3, and so on. And check out my other videos. I got some more T-Mobile videos I'm about to cover. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for checking out my channel. And if you have any questions or comments, I'll respond to you. Have a good day.